Hi peeps, before we get into the video, I would love if you subscribe to my email newsletter. It's new, I'm loving writing it, it's in the top row of the description. Thanks guys! Hello everyone. Yes, you read the title correctly. I have quit my job and I'm suddenly getting emotional and I really don't know why. It's happening. There's no turning back at this stage. I handed in my notice last month. Okay, this is it. Submit resignation. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. It's gone. It's done. I've got one more week left and then I'll be handing in my laptop, handing in my office pass and never returning. For those of you who aren't aware, for the last 2 years I have been working in insurance consulting. It's been my graduate job, training to be an actuary, taking actuarial exams, specifically working in the area of reserving for Lloyd's syndicates, using statistics to project what future claims will be, and working in a very large team. And I'll dive more in this video into what led me to make my decision to quit. But first, I'd really appreciate if people could comment below if you've had experiences of moving job before, how you found it. I am so nervous and apprehensive about the situation. I know it's perfectly normal for people to move jobs, but I think because it's my first ever graduate job I'm leaving, it feels like a really big thing. So quitting my job was the culmination of me thinking very hard about what I want out of a job. Last month I got a job offer with a higher salary than what I'm on currently, and of course I was very chuffed with it, but I am also a very indecisive person and an overthinker, as many of you will know, so I spent quite a long time figuring out whether I wanted to take it. Job satisfaction isn't all about salary, there's also career trajectory, work-life balance to think about, company culture, and also commute time and enjoyment of the work. My current job does tick a lot of those boxes, so I was initially very reluctant to leave it. I think I've just got very comfortable in my grad job. I know my colleagues, I know my projects, I live 5 minutes from the new Cambridge office, so I am really sad to leave. But ultimately, I decided that a higher salary will open a lot of doors to things that I want to do whilst I'm young, and salary is also the driving reason why I'm working. It's not because I love insurance, and I guess it makes sense to maximise salary where I can. Unfortunately, I can't give you details of my current salary at my grad job or what my salary will be at my new employer, just because it's not public information, and I do respect that both employers want to keep that salary information private. I will say though that neither salary was bad, and I am very privileged to be in a situation where I could earn either salary 2 years out of university. It was a tricky decision to leave my job and take a new job, but I recognise it was a nice situation to be in. I had 2 really nice options. I guess other factors in deciding to quit were that I've been at my grad job for 2 years now. I really value getting some breadth early on in my career. I don't want to make snap decisions on areas I want to work in long term at this stage. I don't want to miss out on anything, you know? So I think moving employer, getting a change of scene, getting a change in environment is the ultimate thing to do to get that breadth of experience. And whilst I'm really lucky to work with lovely people at my current job and I've learned a lot there, maybe those things aren't exclusive to the job that I've been in. Maybe I can find those things elsewhere too. And I guess the other thing is that I like my current job, but I don't love it. I might not love this new job either, but I think I'd regret it later down the line if I didn't try and make a change now and make an attempt to find a job I love. I do want to emphasise that I am not leaving my current employer with any bad feeling at all. I'm so grateful for the 2 years I've had there. I think I've grown so much since September 2020, particularly in confidence. I said I grew in confidence through uni, and I think I've continued to grow in confidence whilst working. It wasn't an overnight change, it's been gradual and there's definitely still room to go. I guess I'm now far more relaxed in a corporate environment and interacting with colleagues and just having confidence in my own abilities to do the work. I think I've come a long way with that since September 2020 when I was a fresh-faced graduate. There's a handful of people at my current employer, some of whom are still there, some of whom have left, who really spent so much time with me, teaching me, mentoring me, looking out for me, and I am so grateful to them. They know who they are and I will be definitely staying in contact with them. And I just hope that I can offer that same mentoring and support to other people in the future. The last thing I wanted to cover in this video is my thoughts and feelings on it all, because as I said at the start of the video, I'm finding it quite emotional and quite anxiety inducing. Change is never comfy. I remember when I started my current job, my grad job, I was very resistant to leaving uni and starting the job. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, I just didn't think it would match up to uni. But here we are, 2 years after starting, and I'm genuinely sad to leave. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've had such a lovely time. You adapt to new situations and it's important to push myself out of my comfort zone, I think. I've spoken to so many people in the team that I'm joining at my new employer to try and get a grasp of what it would be like to work there. And I've really done my best to figure out whether it be somewhere that I'd fit in and would be a workplace where I'd thrive and enjoy it. But I don't think you can ever really know until you actually start working somewhere. I found it quite difficult calling colleagues and telling them I was leaving. This morning I need to speak to my colleague who I've worked the most with over the past 2 years, who's taught me the most. I was supposed to be continuing to work with them quite a lot in the next few months, and so I'm really nervous to tell them that I'm leaving. I was worried about the response I was going to get from some of my colleagues, but they've actually all been really nice and supportive about it and happy for me. My line manager actually emailed out to tell the team I was leaving before I'd spoken to a lot of them about it, because I handed in my notice while I was on exam leave, so I didn't get the chance to actually speak to people. So it was quite a hectic first day back from exam leave, ringing around everyone and being like, so yeah, about that. Lots of my fellow junior colleagues told me they were quite surprised that I was leaving and they didn't see it coming. That did make sense to me because I also didn't see it coming. I feel like even when I was applying for other jobs, I hadn't really thought ahead to the fact that if I was going to take a new job, I'd have to quit my current job. I guess it's just been quite a busy few months. I've moved house, sat exams, interviewed for jobs and handed in my notice all in the space of 2 months. I am so grateful for the opportunities that are coming my way though. I don't want this video to come across as me complaining about my situation in any way or feeling sad about it, because I'm not. I'm really happy with my decision. I'm really excited about the new job. I've just wanted to express that moving jobs is scary when you're young and you haven't had experience of it before. All I can say is I'm adopting the attitude of taking the plunge, doing the thing. If something isn't quite ticking all of your boxes in any part of your life, don't just settle, you know? Explore other options. So that is what I'm doing. That's kind of all I have to say for this video. I'm anticipating there might be a fair few questions. Drop them in the comments below and I'll try answer them. Also, I will make a full video about my new job. I will try and film that in a week or so's time. I'm just focusing on all of my handover stuff in my current job at the moment. As I said, I've only got 1 week left. I've got my leaving drinks on Thursday, which I'm actually really excited for. I hope people turn up and it's not just me drinking alone, because that would be quite sad and I think I might cry. But people have told me that they're gonna come, so hopefully they show up. And then I've got a week off after that, just to breathe, take some time out, graduate. I'm actually getting my graduation ceremony really soon, so I'm excited. Thank you so much for watching and for following along with the latest in my life. Let me know your opinions on my decision. If you think I've made a huge mistake, maybe keep that to yourself. I'm joking. All opinions and thoughts and comments welcomed. It all helps me navigate the start of my career and figure out what my priorities are. Please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Follow my Instagram account for lots more updates on, of course, the new job. It's at _paid_y. I've made my LinkedIn page public now, so go follow me on there. The link for that will also be in the description. And subscribe to my newsletter. That's got all of the inside scoop on the latest in my life, plus a Q&A section where I can try and offer some advice from my studies and career so far. It's fun. I'm enjoying writing that, so definitely subscribe to that. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.